Hey y'all, this your girl Anita Gill. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so when I do go live, you'll be here with me. Yay! Okay, y'all, this is for fair use of entertainment purposes, criticism, commenting, teaching, education, and research. This channel is a reaction channel and everything is allegedly, okay? We're going to speak our opinion. We're going to speak our reaction. We're going to react and about Kanika Jenkins, okay? What's wrong? What happened and why? Okay, Kanika Jenkins was a 19-year-old young lady who decided to go to a party with her friend. And you know how you listen to your friend, you're supposed to be going in another direction, and you end up going to other places, you know what I mean? And you decide, you know about the party, you know about the party. You mention the party, you know about the party. But were you supposed to be at the party, you know what I mean? I allegedly thinks that when I look at this case, what I allegedly think is when it comes down to the Kanika Jenkins case, what I allegedly think that happened to this young lady is it wasn't supposed to happen to her. I don't allegedly think it's supposed to happen to her. I believe it allegedly is supposed to be somebody else and not her because she wasn't intending on going to the party. Okay. So happening when she was at the party, enjoying herself, drinking like most people doing, that was some people at the party start coming in that she recognized. And when she recognized when Anika recognized these individuals, she didn't feel comfortable, okay? Because when you make up your mind and you want to go, you supposed to be at a movie and then you get to the party, you're like, oh my God, I'm having a good time. But these people just start tripping. These people tripping, okay. And so what she thought about what I saw, like, eventually, first I had wondered did she make it to the party, and then when I saw that allegedly a young lady looked like her at the party, that's when I assumed she was at the party. So people that they witnessed, y'all, said she was at the party. So I'm gonna take it that she was at the party, okay. Um, she wasn't feeling comfortable allegedly, okay. Now, only thing is conspiracy is that in the beginning and in the middle, that's where we are. Middle, beginning, middle, and end. Okay, the thing. The most important thing to me of this Kanika Jenkins story is the freezer. You know, how she get in the freezer and how did the freezer latched. Okay. Now, what I'm thinking that allegedly happened, y'all, like I say. Okay, what I allegedly think happened was it wasn't intended for Kanika to be in the freezer. The freezer is used allegedly to cool down, to cool you down. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you why they call it a accident, accidental, accidental death is because they weren't planning on killing her, but somebody still should be charged behind this situation, okay? It seemed like that when they put her in there, somebody saw them put her in there and they latched the door. Or either they could have allegedly latched the door, you know what I mean? Who gonna know the truth unless they speak? There was some people put her in the freezer so she can cool out, and they playing games and jokes with Kanika. They want to play games, you know what I mean? They want to joke around, and ain't nothing funny. You messing with a drunk person's mind, and then you lock the door on them. Of course, they're gonna go crazy. You don't lock them door, and they in a dark. Just imagine you in a dark room. You come alive. You don't woke up, and all you see, you still confused. Your mind is confused, and they lock the freeze, lock you in there. Now they can't get you out. They don't went back to the party and have a good time. Then they can't let you out. Though a couple of her friends is not telling the truth. Now, this gonna freak you out. The only friend that I really think that is telling the truth of all the friends, y'all gonna freak out when I say this. It's Monifa. She the only one I think that telling the truth. She's about the only one I think gonna tell y'all the truth what happened. But I know it's like now at the very beginning in 2017, I didn't think she was honest at first. The reason why I didn't think I was blaming her is because that was her friend. That's the only reason. But other than that, I was leaving her held responsible. But now, I'm not going to put all that pressure on her because she drinks and she can't take care of herself and try to drink. So I had to get out of my emotions on that. Okay, now in the Kanika Jenkins case, everybody been blaming this person, that person, this person, that person, and it can't be all of them people. We got Kanika all over the hotel. Kanika here, Kanika there. Kanika didn't make it in the hotel. Kanika didn't make it upstairs. She was at the party, blah, 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 or whatever. Okay. Now, what gives everything away is at the beginning they was in a room. All of them was sitting in the room as if they were getting ready to go play their role. Okay. The only people gonna know that is the people who was at the hotel. There are YouTubers was there to do their YouTube story. Okay, but let's keep it a story. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it rolling, okay? Everybody play their role. But you know who I used to thought that ran the Kanika Jenkins story? I used to thought it was the three guys. I ain't gonna even say no name. I don't like calling names, y'all. That's how we are in the street. We don't call names like that. But it was three individual, I can say men or male or female. It was three individual males. I thought that came up, start spreading a conspiracy about the Kenneka Jenkins, and then it just died down with them three. I don't know what happened. They just shut up. But I don't think that they quiet. I think that they have changed their name and became and still doing their thing with the Kenneka Jenkins case. You know what I mean? There has been one thing I like one thing about the Kenneka Jenkins case is I wish she was alive. Do y'all think she's alive? Do y'all think she did? She died now. She dead, but I'm saying though, her spirit, she's a good spirit person. And her spirit is still alive. You know what I mean? It's still here. But that's because the kind of person she were. That what that is. Now, what happened to Kanika? What's wrong, Kanika? What's wrong? Was Kanika really sitting outside on the floor? Was she really sitting outside on the floor? And did they really say, what's wrong? Now, out of all Kanika's friends, it was one that left her and stayed out the room. And she was so close with what her name? With Irene. And that was Bree Bree. Bree Bree and Irene, I said I won't call them name. I'm not gonna call them name no more. Okay. But that was those two friends right there. And I think that got paid to do what they did, allegedly. But we just accusing everybody. We just don't accuse everybody. They're doing this and doing that. But I allegedly think that those two girls was made to do that. They were threatened to take her downstairs and to do what they did, put in the freezer. Now, y'all have never talked about one of the girls that used to work at the hotel. Y'all know who used to work at that hotel. I'm not going to call no name. They used to work at that hotel, and I don't know if they were still working at that hotel, but they knew the hotel. They know the hotel real good. And, but don't nobody hard to talk about that. She knows the hotel real good because she works there. She know where the kitchen is. She know everything in there. She know about the freezer. Now, that security guard, not the one who running around there like Jack Daniel. Not him, but the other one who left. He left there. Now, he saw too much. He saw entirely too much, and they figured that he was going to tell everything, so they had to get rid of him. He had allegedly, everything is allegedly, okay? That's my theory. But I think that he left because he was gonna tell the truth. You gotta get rid of them kind of people. You gotta pay them. You gotta get them out of there real quick. Get them out of there real quick before they start opening up their mouth. Get them out. Get them out. And he is one that knows a lot, but he's not there. He's not there. Okay, there have been plenty of fake pages in the Kanika Jenkins conspiracy, and and uh, and there's a lot of been a blame. Now, let's look outside of the box. Let's look on the outside of the box. Now, let's look at this. Now, if I came on air and I would tell you that did nothing happen to Kanika. Did nothing happen to her. So if did nothing happen to Kanika, where is she? Where is Kanika if did nothing happen to Kanika? I just want to know if didn't nothing happen to Kanika, where nobody never did say that. Nobody never did say where is she? If didn't nothing happen to her, where is she? What happened to her? If that wasn't Kanika Jenkins, who was it? See, you got to ask yourself, who was it and where was she? If that didn't happen to Kanika, who was that girl? Who was that girl? If it wasn't Kanika, didn't nobody did nothing to Kanika. Are you saying that insinuating that didn't nobody do nothing to her? She just walked in the streets. Now, see, she could be saying that to be saying that, y'all. She probably saying that didn't nobody do nothing to her. She just walked inside the free. What would make you say that didn't nobody do nothing to her? You know what I mean? So let's not be so hard on the mom. I'm not taking that up for nothing like that. Maybe she was quieting the city down. Maybe she don't want no confusion. Maybe she want the help, but somebody was in her ears. But you never know what was going on, y'all. Now let me ask you something. If the mother was, y'all, it has to be okay. Therefore, don't understand why people don't think that. What make people think that we saw the real video the whole time? Huh? Really, the real video was one of the scenes that the news showed us. Yeah, it was. It was. The question is, who gonna break first? Who gonna tell the truth? Who gonna one day get old and say, I'm gonna tell you what happened? Don't let nothing happen to the mama before y'all tell her what happened to her daughter. If you know what happened, one of the friends need a break. One of the friends need to break. But if they tell, their life will be in jeopardy, y'all. Because half of the YouTubers at the party. Half of the YouTubers was at the party. So do you think that this situation about Kanika, do you think they want it fixed or they don't want it fixed? And what I mean by that is, I'm being nosy, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm being nosy. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm being nosy. Now, okay. Who? Okay, and another question you need to ask yourself: who knew to go to the freezer and find Kanika in there? Cause if anything like that really happened the way it happened, then they wouldn't went to the freezer. They would have never thought she was in the freezer. You know what I mean? Why would you choose the freezer to go look in the freezer to find out where she in there? There has to be tracks on the floor. There has to be fingerprints. Who fingerprint the place? Why wasn't the place under investigation with everybody handprint inside it? And everybody handprint. Did anybody do handprint fingerprints? Nobody do fingerprints. See, that's what I'm saying. What is that we was watching? What is that conspiracy of the videos that we were watching? Where these videos come from? Where these videos come from? That's a lot of things that you got to ask about this case. Now, was it two girls? Was it two girls? Or was it three girls? Did they get confused with the wrong girl? You know what I mean? Did they kill the wrong girl? Did they poison the wrong girl? Because if you got somebody look like another person, if you got somebody else that look like somebody else, then you're going to get confused. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm being nosy. I'm at work and I'm being nosy. I'm sorry. I'm so nosy. Oh, there you go. Okay. He keeping the car today. Okay. But my conspiracy of this situation is right here. You gonna have to choose who to believe. Who behind the mask? Who behind this play? Now I'm gonna tell you something. Who on this thing? Trey Game. He's on it. Trey Game. He's on it. He own it just like everybody else. But he just got more videos. You know what I mean? More videos. The thing is, y'all parting the wrong girl. Y'all gave too much to the wrong girl. Somebody gave that to the wrong girl. It wasn't supposed to be Kanika. So if it wasn't supposed to be Kanika, who is supposed to be? That girl over there? Or that girl right there? It wasn't planned for Kanika, y'all, to get hurt at it. Died at that party. Allegedly. I don't think she's supposed to die. I don't allegedly think that she was the wrong person. I think she was the wrong. Somebody don't know Kanika. Somebody don't know Kanika. Everybody don't know Kanika. Everybody didn't know her. So we're gonna look at it like that. Who is the other girl? Who is the other girl that people don't know? So you gotta ask yourself that. Is this tea or this coffee? Sit down. Cause I gotta go to work in a minute. But let me put my head on, y'all. But ask yourself, first of all, I'm gonna say it for the last time. Kanika not supposed to be dead. Allegedly. Not the way I see it. Kanika was still alive. Now, my question is, nobody never got a chance to ask the mama this. There are questions. Instead of accusing her, those are questions that y'all need to ask the mama. Y'all need to, instead of, sit down, camper, sit down. Instead of, being upset with the mama and blaming her and picking on her, even though she said she knew everything. She said she knew. But I'm trying to say this. Why nobody never asked the mama, why did you say didn't nothing happen to my daughter? Didn't nothing happen to her? She was convinced at that time and moment when she said that. And when I heard it, when it first came out back then, I was like, what? I'm thinking I'm going crazy. And then I said, somebody done made that lady say that. That's what I said, y'all. But if it didn't happen to my daughter, who did it happen to? You see what I mean? There are questions people need to ask. If it didn't happen to my daughter, who did it? Did it happen to? Did it happen? Now, I remember when Kanika, the conspiracy of Kanika first came out. It was a girl with a white woman, a light skinned woman. They was act like they was in acting school. Y'all, they was standing up on the side of each other. I would never forget that. I would never forget what I saw. See, I saw that. The girl was standing right there, supposed to be Kanika, and a lady, but I said, damn, that girl look like Kanika. But the Kanika's supposed to be dead. So how is that Kanika? Who is she? So what happened to Miss Nika? What happened to Kanika? If that didn't happen to Kanika that way, what really happened to the Kanika? Did it happen similar to that? What happened? So it's so many questions in this until it caused I'm not going to say it caused a confusion. It's a misconception. See, it's misscrewed until they playing with your mind. You know what I mean? They playing with your mind. They're not playing with my mind because it don't make sense. The only thing I want to get to is who forgot she was in that when you doing drugs and you having a good time and you drinking that good stuff, mixed up in stuff, and you're not used to mix stuff in stuff. Shh. You can go down there and you can be made to put in there, I still don't believe Irene was at the party. I believe Irene was downstairs, allegedly. I don't know. It's something about where Irene was. It's something about where Bree was. How in the heck you gonna be gone somewhere with my mama keys? And you walking around there jumping up on people at the end, hugging them like you in love. You hugging on people at the end, and Kanika missing. If she missing, or it's a girl missing, look like her. I think y'all got the wrong girl. Y'all got the wrong sister. Y'all got the wrong sister. Y'all done hooked up and got the wrong sister. And Kanika wasn't that big either. She wasn't that big. We don't see the big Kanika. We don't see the little Kanika. We don't see the Kanika. But when she had got her job, when I did a video of her with her new, talking about her new job, I'm gonna tell you something. Oh, they got a flag up on the wall with a light on it. Oh, that's cute. I'm being nosy. I'm sorry, y'all. But anyway, a lot of people say, okay, I'm trying to fix the store so everybody park, and I'm trying to react to everybody's situation to the park. Now, some people say she never did make it up. She never made it up to the party. Okay, if Kenneka didn't make it if she didn't make it upstairs, where was she? Where was she? Where was she? She didn't make it upstairs. Have Kenneka been to that hotel before? Allegedly, no. If it's from what Mama said, allegedly, yes. Which one? Yes or no? She ain't but 19. Okay. Was this an accident? Was it an accident? Did it happen to Kanika that way? Did it happen to Kanika that way? I don't even know if Kanika was I hate to say this. I hate to say this. Did she make it to the party, y'all? Did the girl make it to the party? Huh? Did she have a car accident? What happened to her? What happened to her? Huh? Because when you said somebody froze to death, when you said somebody froze to death, that means they in a cold freezer. They been in there for a couple of days, y'all. Well, that's her body he was mentioning when the police officer got on the mic and said, "Yeah, I found a body, in the 707 and 7, whatever they were saying." What's that? Let me ask you something. Did they get the body messed up? What, that's another body? Or what's that Kanika body? What's that Kanika body? Or what's that another body that they found frozen solid that they weren't supposed to find? Y'all not using y'all allegedly using your head. Cause her body wasn't froze solid. So who body was that? Now they got to protect themselves. They got to protect themselves. Yes, of course. That's your hotel. You got to protect yourself. Man, how in the hell this other body get in here? What is this? Now we got to plant a body in the freezer. Allegedly. Now we got to put a body in place a body in the freezer to get this other body out of here. Y'all, come on, people. Allegedly, y'all. Allegedly. It couldn't have been Kanika body froze. Froze. It couldn't have been her body. Who was that person? But now we got to place a body in the freezer. Let roll her on in now. Cause see, the question is still that one Kanika. Didn't nothing happen to Kanika. Didn't nothing happen to Kanika. Remember that. But then you get on the show, you said that was Kanika. It can't. You on people's shows and you saying that I want to ask a question. If I can sit down and talk to the mama, I'd be done with y'all. I'd be done with talking to y'all. And I don't even hear but God. I don't hear that anymore. I'm gonna tell y'all why I'm gonna tell you something. It's a good thing that y'all not paying attention that she was saying but God. Because but God the only one understood what she was saying. Y'all weren't understanding what she was saying. That mother was telling y'all some stuff. She was saying some things that y'all not paying attention to. The Miss Martin was telling y'all something that y'all not even listening to her. So she can't come out and say what she wants to say. She can't. She trying to talk to y'all. See, some of us you can talk to with your eyes. Some of us you can throw hints and we catch on. But some people don't catch on, so it's going to throw her under the bus. It's going to throw her under the bus like she lying. You get me? So she don't have to say but God anymore. But God is something good, y'all. I did research on but God back in 2017 because I never heard nobody say but God so many times. But God means that God understands you better if you listen to him what he's trying to say. So long as, but God the only one can understand me. Y'all don't understand what I'm saying. But God do. But God do. I hope I gave y'all something to think about. I'm about to put on my clothes. I gotta go ahead and put these coats on, put these gloves on. I hope I gave y'all something to go think about. I hope y'all. I'm gonna leave a question mark over your head. Is who was the solid frozen body? It wasn't Kanika. Allegedly, it wasn't Kanika. That one Kanika body frozen, solid. And was she beating? What that girl beat? Yes, she was fighting. Shoot, anybody gonna fight, come out there and start fighting. Y'all don't put them in a darn freezer. But the thing is, remember, the timing on the freezer. So who body with this and where were her body? Where was Kanika body? This body here was frozen. Allegedly frozen. I mean frozen. A frozen body is stiff. You can't just get no leg unless you break it. Clunk like that, lay it down. And allegedly nothing was cut on her neck. They want y'all to think the neck was cut. Y'all got to understand things was said. And that little pet, that whoever that other girl they said that needed the piece out of Kanika, they ain't had to go to no Chicago to get that for her. They ain't had to cut her. Allegedly. I'm about to go to work, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later, huh? This your girl Anita Gill. Use your head. You think. The mama can't come out and say what she want to say, y'all. So stop saying she killed her daughter. She didn't have to go to the hotel to kill her daughter. She ain't have to sacrifice her daughter in a hotel. Nah. Okay? But you can say what you want to say, though. But remember, the girl stayed with her. She ain't have to do that. Sacrifice her for what? Kanika will give her mama some money. What make y'all think children don't get their mama money? So it couldn't been for no money. Come on, y'all. This your girl Anita Gill. I'm out.